Suddenly,
hello and welcome
to one little notch, because the danger woman has departed, and the best she can do is bronze. Wow, John, I feel as if we've been through the mill on that one. That was incredible.
Great match, great result for Zaninovic. She had the temerity and the tenacity to win. But let's look at this match here in the 68-kilogram contest.
Well, President Aliyev has just arrived at the right time, because we have Azerbaijan, Aykhan Taghizade of Azerbaijan, but he's got a massive task on here, because the world #1, a man who has looked so impressive so far today, Alexey Denisenko of Russia, completely has demolished his opponent so far. 19-1 in the first round, beat Martin Stump from Great Britain 18-6 in the quarter-final. But, well, Taghizade is not one that you should really write off. You know, this man beat Benilla, who we'd got written down as a medal. Well, he beat Benilla in his quarter-final, and it was well-deserved victory as well, wasn't it?
Well, listen to the crowd. They're on their feet here. Can he keep it that way? Aykhan Taghizade against Denisenko of Russia. Denisenko, as you've said, used to the big occasion, very comfortable. And he'll be doing his best to subdue the crowd here and subdue the advances of the very aggressive style of Aykhan Taghizade.
Yeah, the crowd liked this man, obviously. They gave him a great reception in the quarter-final. He lived up to it by putting Benilla out of Spain.
And interestingly, straight away, they both went into a closed stance and trying to use the same front leg to spoil, almost a mirror image of each other.
Both certainly sussing each other out here. Yes.
Well, Denisenko's actually trying to tire the crowd out as well here, believe it or not. He's trying to slow things down.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just taking his time. The referee's imploring both fighters to fight.
Yep, and the volume is dropped, but the shot drops in from Aykhan, and the roof is raised again. Nice little simple flick to the body. Back kick attempt from Denisenko.
We saw this in the quarter-final. The Azeri fighter, he's only 19 years old, just has got that little secondary movement, hasn't he? When he's got his foot in there, and there's a response from a Russian. But he does have that little secondary movement. We've seen it on more than one occasion, where he gets the foot in and then he follows again. And that caught Denisenko out. 1-1 here.
Taghizade doing well to block that shot and the double. We've seen Denisenko, a double of kick, of course, is 2 kicks consecutively in mid-air. He's tried it a few times. There's the reverse turning kick from the Russian Denisenko, but a nice little sneaky shot underneath the guard there. 2-1.
Well, Denisenko will bear that in mind for the future, because he just had his pocket picked, didn't he? Going for the spectacular, going for the 4 points.
Tries it again. That's not a bad opening round for Taghizade there.
Certainly not. And Azerbaijan are cheering away in the crowd. They are absolutely loving this performance. It's a tougher draw he could have had. Like, if you look at the draw, Benilla in the quarterfinal, you know, a superb Spanish athlete, and Denisenko, the world #1 in the semi-final.
This is why he's the world #1, because he finds a way back into this, tries the back kick, but that was the shot that left the door open.
Yeah. Taghizade, yeah, he came in early, didn't he? He saw the turn coming, and literally the foot was in so quickly, just picked his pocket, got a point.
Aykhan Taghizade, he has to retain his composure here. He's far from out of the woods yet.
The crowd are all taking selfies as well. They're all loving the moment here. This is the first semi-final, the minus 68 kilo category. Azerbaijan, who picked up a medal yesterday. In fact, we were lucky not to pick up 2. We saw a golden point defeat for the 17-year-old fighter in the men's category.
Taghizade now leaning back. He's wary of the head kicks. Tries to present as small a target as possible, the fighter in red. Keeps his head out of the way. It's pretty advisable to do so with Denisenko firing these bombs in here.
Both athletes very wary of each other, aren't they? You can see that they're very happy to just tangle legs, and there you go. They just want to annul each other a little bit. But there's going to be a few moves to come, that's for sure. Denisenko looks to be the one who's offering more. He's the aggressor here. Taghizade, very much a counter-attacker. Wants to see what Denisenko's got.
He's doing well to block him and subdue him at the moment, the fighter in red from Azerbaijan. Every time Denisenko moves, he's on him. He's keeping both of those hands down. But we know from the style that Denisenko has, when he opens up, there's the double again. Now he goes for it. That's his style, but that's great strength from Taghizade. Anything you can do, I can do better. And that is a clean shot there. Chris Codling, the judge in the background, has got his hand up.
Yes, we've got a... That was spectacular. That was like watching Kung Fu. And
absolutely brilliant. And the thing I liked about it, sorry Adrian, the thing I liked about it most is this is Denisenko's techniques. I'll run at you, I'll cause you trouble. And he says, no, here, come here, I'm going to fight with you. And he runs at him, leaps at him. Did he get anywhere near the face?
Well, that's the big question. He scored 1 point for on the vest, but there you go. What a that's an incredible defense. Look at that for defense. And here he comes in. Does this touch the face? I don't think it does. Denisenko. Well, we're just waiting. Right, the officials couldn't agree. So here we go. The officials couldn't agree on that. But now,
Mohammad Reza, the Azeri coach, is going to ask for the exact same thing. He's looking for the headshot, but talk about flying through the air with the greatest of ease. He just smacked him right onto the chest. Did he? And you've talked about it before, the second phase. Was there a touch to the face? Yeah. This is what they're going to look at.
Question. But John, that defense from the Azeri fighter.
Brilliant.
How incredible was that? Denisenko, world #1, a big guy, comes in flying, and just with his leg, he deflects it, sends him back, and then he comes in with the attack. Well, the crowd are looking at the replay on the screen. This is probably the biggest influence that these guys on the video monitors
will have. Let's have a look here. This was the first phase. He jumps at him. Taghizade jumps, pushes through, and there on the second phase of it. Not this movement. Wonderful athletic jump. Watch the back foot here. Touches the chest and then touches the face. That's the call.
I think that should be given. There. Well, you don't see it so easily here, but we saw it early on the other one. There was definitely a wipe down the cheek. There's a lot of pressure here, but this is why there's 3 of them looking at all these different camera angles. There's a lot of experience there. Thomas Bosser in the middle. Well, he doesn't know about Taekwondo, probably isn't worth knowing. Really lovely guy. Well, let's see what they got. They've just made their decision. And the Azeri crowd have gone pretty crazy out here. There's a few boos from the Russian contingent. The Russians have got a lot of people here. But 3 points to Azerbaijan, and the world #1 now has got it all to do.
So he's done it even again. He's picked off another shot there. He's made it 6 and then 7 in quick succession. Oh, there's a back kick to the face here from Denisenko, and this one's going to open up nicely now because the Russian, he loves to rumble.
Denisenko's got energy to burn, and he's going to show it now, and he has to. Oh, this is incredible fighting from the Russian. Non-stop pressure.
And he kept both feet in there. That's wonderful strength from Taghizade. He has been on it from the start. He avoids that headshot just by a whisker as he lands off the mat. He'd rather take a Kyungo than a 3-point shot. Yeah. Well, Adrian, this is Taekwondo.
We have got game on here in Baku. What about this is? And there you see already is being calmed down, because now the story, if you're a coach in that corner, it is going to be all about defense. Denisenko is on fire.
The key point in this one is we get to see the replay. There's the initial jump, but Taghizade didn't give it up, kept it going, and that is what perseverance pays off there. Yeah. And that's why it's so impressive from Taghizade. But you're absolutely right, he has to stay calm here because Denisenko is just as strong. As we look at the athleticism, what a shot to the face. Will that put the Azeri into the final here? You can bet your bottom dollar everyone Baku would love it.
And that's the new move in Taekwondo that we've seen over the last few years. It's that second movement. In the past, it used to be just the first hit, move away, do it again. Now we're seeing that movement. So he scored 1 point for the hit to the vest, and then he scored 3 points to the face. So that was actually a 4-point kick. Well, here we go. Hold on to your seats. We're going to see 2 minutes of absolutely electric Taekwondo.
Denisenko going with the simple shots to the body. He has to build his way into this, try to make Aykhan-Taghizade make a mistake before he tries to go for the headshot. Well, I think that's a little bit premature there, as much on one side as the other, but the Kyungo stands.
Yeah. Now, of course, his tactic, he's not going to come out all guns blazing. He wants to just build a couple of points up, get within range, and Ben, his plan is to really launch at the Azeri fighter towards the end.
Aykhan-Taghizade avoiding the headshot attempt there, moves round. He's using the ring really well here, and he's taking a chunk out of this third round here.
I'd be happy the way this has gone. No points scored by Denisenko. 50 seconds through.
Back kick attempt there, flicks over the shoulder, well blocked by Aykhan-Taghizade.
Awesome.
That could be the moment that wins him that match there. That was a headshot waiting to happen, and he covered it so well.
And he'll happily go. Oh, he stayed in play.
Brilliant.
He's done that so cleverly, hasn't he?
Brilliant.
Just
absolutely incredible.
This kid is 19 years old, and he's playing like an absolute veteran. He's got the world #1, trying absolutely every move in the book on him. This is just an absolute joy to behold.
Steps in there and blocks the head kick again from Denisenko, who's now looking a little bit leg weary. Tries with the reverse turning kick and with the body shot. He's about to get a chance there. Does he hit the back of the head? He does on the way to the ground, and it will also be a Kyungo, which makes it 7-5. I think they've got. There's a good one from. Yep, exactly what we talked about.
And
that
it
was
didn't
a flick
count
to the face. Turned away to look at his coach.
Yeah, Denisenko really tried it on there. That was an incredible opportunity. 2 points in it. 10 seconds to go, John.
Well, if anyone can, will it be Aykhan-Taghizade? He's got 5 seconds to hang on. He keeps himself on the mat, front leg to the body. The crowd are going to take this one, Adrian.
He'll be happy to take. He can go. 2 seconds to go. He can walk off the court. He's won. Listen to that crowd. And the president is on his feet. Azerbaijan Taekwondo, you have just defeated the world #1, and you've moved into the final. What an incredible performance, and great to see Alexey Denisenko. Well, I'll tell you what, all credit to that guy. He has just served his sport so well. He's fought the most incredible fight, and he still can hold his opponent's hand up at the end.
Well, he knows he's going to come back out for the bronze medal match potentially, so buying a few friends there. But what Mohammad Reza, so experienced, the coach there saying, just keep your eyes on it, stay focused. This is only the semi-final, but what a wonderful viewing that makes for the Baku fans.
What a result. Aykhan Taghizade wins by 7 points to 5. And well, this was the big turning point. Look at this. 4-pointer. What a superb bout that was. And if you're just a fan of this sport, you know, we saw Denisenko try every move in the book and some more on Taghizade. And it was there. He was a little bit fortunate, really. That was more of an accident, but he's tried so many head kicks.
Stepped on the back of his head here on purpose, and it made a big impact on the score, but making a huge impact in the arena. A new star could be born here. President and First Lady, well, they understand the importance of that one.